you stop, everything stops. So it's like you can't stop. You have to always keep going. There's no breaks. You know what I mean? There's a lot of sleepless nights, and it comes with a lot of work. Yeah, my name is Justis Goodson. I'm 22 years old. I am founder of Brownmill Company, a lifestyle brand based out of Piscataway, New Jersey. We're a lifestyle brand that really focuses more so on sustainability and fashion. From there, we craft a lot of our pieces by hand in house, and do small drops and intimate drops. I started Brown when I was 13 years old. Actually, this is actually the 10th year anniversary of the company. But it hasn't really been 10 years of a company. It's been more 10 years of development of a vision. You know what I mean? Because when we started, it was all bow ties. I really had a fascination with bow ties and just dressing up. So I started making bow ties by hand. Because really developed a vision in my craft, and now we're here. Brownmill is homage to my grandparents. My grandfather's middle name is Brown, John Brown Pitt, and my grandmother's first name is Mildred. So, in my it's paying homage to their legacy and what sacrifices they made for my family and what they stood for. I didn't finish college, but I majored in what I majored in? Business management. Yeah, business management. Yeah. And even through college, I was just sewing in the dorm room, had interns in the dorm room, cutting fabric and shit like that. And it's always been just a hustler mentality, just going into college with it. I knew it would be a distraction, and I still did it. But, all in all, I feel like if you follow, what feels right and you're diligent with it, it's destined to work out. You know what I mean? A lot of people just follow their passions blindly, but there has to be a level of strategy and strategicness with it to balance it, to make sure you're hitting the marks, hitting the numbers, opposed to just an emotional thing like, oh, I want to follow my dream. Nah, you have to be strategic with it and have a business kind of mentality with it, no matter whether it's music or art, whatever. Because I feel like there's power in just specialization. So it's very important to kind of be able to have somebody that just focuses on one thing, and you focus on your craft. And that's for me, that's Quickly. He focuses on the finances and budgets and stuff like that. And I really just focus on kind of like operations and creativity within the brand. So it's very important because if not, it's going to be kind of like a internal fight within yourself as a creative. I want to make this. No, we don't have enough money for that. As a creative, you should have the freeness or the ability to just express yourself and come up with ideas freely without having to worry about external things within the company or whatever. As companies, we really don't need to make anything out of new natural resources. We're in 2019, we have the ability to make things in the environmentally sustainable way, whether that be using fibers and fabrics that have environmental friendly components, recycled shit into it, or using military surplus, which we did for the last collection we did. Just thinking about innovative ways where we can make things without hurting the environment, because there's a huge issue with textile waste in landfills. Besides oil, the fashion industry is next to the most damaging industries for the world environment, and people don't know that. You think about fast fashion, Zara, H&M, shit like that. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't get sold. What happens with it? It's not biodegradable. There's not enough people with enough money to purchase all this stuff, so they send them off to different places, and unfortunately, they're usually third world countries that have to take on this burden of holding all these clothes, man. So it's a real big issue. It's a silent issue. I think it's becoming has a lot more awareness with it nowadays. But as a company, as Brownmill, we're really trying to think of innovative ways where we can make things that doesn't compromise our environment. Always being curious and always just trying to read or study. I study a lot, as far as clothing goes, style shit goes, even if it's looking at reference, for hours on the computer, just constantly putting more information in your head. is super important to make you more well versed, and just know more about more shit that you can apply to your craft. Yo, my girlfriend, she calls me a mentor whore. Seriously, because it's like I meet somebody that, you know, has a knowledge or, you know, does something, and I'm like, you know, damn, I like that. And I just automatically like just you keep hitting them up, asking for guidance and shit, and eventually maybe they become my mentor. But it's kind of like that thing where it's like you just can't ever stop like knowing stuff, you know. Just a constant like curiosity will help you in so many different ways, even if it's random shit. Like I was watching a documentary on like sushi like masters the other day, and it's like there's so many transferable knowledges that you can apply to different areas in your life that can get you unstuck. So it's like, you know, having you know, the kind of the mentors or network of people that can give you advice and shit like that is super important, super undervalued, especially in today's age. But wherever I do, I just try to keep things timeless. I try to look at timeless references instead of trends. Okay. Just because, you know, trends don't last. You know, true style lasts. You know, genuine style and genuine pieces. You know, colorways. You know, that can, you know, last a long time. Is what I try to focus on. With every piece we do. You know, whether it be graphic or the ones we make here.